my therapist told me to stop watching those videos on TV, like where it shows animals and sort of stories that animals are struggling, and then it usually turns out okay in the end, but the story is so sad that crying now. I have another sad story to tell you. It's just hard. Like, I'm trying to do all my self-care, and I know that this will pass, and it's even hard to cry. Like, I'm just holding it in. So, here's a story. It's a true story. Of course, it's in my head. It's in my life, and I can't really detach from it, but I know everybody has their stories, so here goes. My roommate's uncle died. He was smoking a lot of cigarettes. The doctor said his heart arrhythmia or aneurysm or something killed him because of the smoking, and that it was smoking related type thing. So he left behind 2 cats, a cat named Tinker that we have, and another cat named Pretty Princess, who used to hide all the time. The uncle got this cat from somebody who just gave it to him for free, and who's gonna pass that up, right? A free cat, easy to look after, just hides all the time. He never vetted his cats. The one we have now, Tinker, is like 8 years old. And I don't know about Pretty Princess. Anyway, I don't know how long he had Pretty Princess. Let's just say a few years or something. Because the cat was well known to my roommate. He lives in Sudbury. We live in Ottawa. He lived in Sudbury. That cat was vetted. Her brother took it. My roommate's brother. And there's a reason why that cat was hiding. That cat had a broken back. I don't know what they meant by that, whether it was just a crack or some sort of painful thing for the cat. There's nothing they're gonna do about it, or they can do about it, but now that cat's on pain meds, and it's gonna be on pain meds for the rest of his life, it's no longer hiding. And my issue is, like, I can't stand to think of that cat being in pain for years, because that injury was an old injury, the vet said, like, and all the symptoms. So I know a lot of people think that vets are really expensive and they're a waste of money, but if you know what codependency is, me and other people I know in my CODA program, we talk about it, that we're like pet codependent. I don't know what that means for different people. Personally, if I need the money, I would get it from my mom, right? Because I'm on disability and I have like some pet insurance and different things like that. So, like, who am I to talk? Like, but the basic thing is, I guess I relate it to me when I was younger. Growing up with hydrocephalus, I had 14 surgeries, like 12 were hydrocephalus related, and there were eye surgeries and inguinal hernia when I was a baby. And we didn't have to pay because we're in Canada, but I got help, and it's weird because like I'm like, if you don't have the money, give it to someone, give it the Humane Society, they'll pay for it and give it to someone who can pay for the animal, but it's like to just have an animal suffer. I know that's what they do in the wild, but when you take on an animal, it's your animal. And my aunt was the same way, my late aunt. She didn't bring her animal to the vet. There's so many people that don't do this. But I can't help being upset. Just, it's almost like it's my pain. Like, it's so weird. This is like the saddest story ever. Anyway, I'll get over it. This is part of the process of healing for me.